So in today's video we are going to see DML commands. In last video we have seen DDL commands. So let's start. Okay. So trial T is a database. Let me drop my table first. So I'm going to create a table EMP with 5 parameters, that is ID, name, address, city, salary, department number. So I'm just making it. Table has been created. Now first command of DML, that is insert. So we are going to insert data in our database into our rows and columns. So for inserting database, we have a query called insert into EMP. Insert is a keyword which we are going to insert a data into a table called EMP. So columns are rows and columns are ID, name, address, city, salary, department number. Values are the actual data which you want to insert it. So first is number 1, John, Shankanagar, Nagpur, 25,000, 10 rupees. So this is your data. So I'm just going to put it. This data can be inserted in a database. But what when you want to insert data more than 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, so this method will not going to work. It will going to be hectic. Sometimes you can forget address, city, whatever you can forget, because basically the thing happens in that in this query, your ID, name, address, city, salary, portion this portion will match exactly the same as your parameters are, and value should also match as your parameters are. So there is another way which we call as variable declaration, variable method. So this method will help you insert into EMP values, make your column as your variables and put the data into the database. So for making variables, use ampersand, like single inverted comma, ampersand ID. So this way you can make variables of a column. So just insert it from 2 Priya, address is LK, city is MP, salary is 25,000, department number is 20. So one row has been created. Whenever you insert any data in a database, in a table, always use commit before your work. It will save your data into a database. If you don't use commit, if you close the database and you open it next time again, so their data will not going to present in a database. So remember that commit is important. Next method or next command is the update command. So update command will going to update all the rows and columns in your database by this query. So update is a keyword, EMP is your database, set is a keyword, set it will going to set salary equals to salary plus 500. For example, salary is 100, if you increase it 500, so salary become 600. So it will be going to insert into 600 into salary, and it will going to update all the rows and columns. So let's see how it works. So just write a query update EMP, that is the table name, set salary plus 500, 2 rows updated. So let's start from EMP. So you can find we have inserted a data of 25,000. After updating, it becomes 25,500. This way update can work. Delete command is going to delete all the rows and columns from a database. So let me show you how you can use delete command. Delete from EMP, it will going to delete all the rows and columns from the database. Now next command is TCL command. So TCL command we have already seen commit command. Commit is used to save your work in a database, and rollback. Rollback is just like Control plus Z, that is undo. So for that you have just simply write rollback. As I wrote rollback completed. When I see select star from EMP, So 2 rows I have get again back. So rollback is important and it works. It comes in works when you do something by mistake and you want to get back it on the last position. So rollback works only till your last commit. If you use commit before rollback, so rollback will not going to work. For example, if I deleted rows and I write commit here, so it will not going to roll back my command. So rollback works until your last commit. So last command is DCL command, that is data control language. So DCL command has only 2 commands, that is grant and revoke. So for that you need to be an administrator in a database. So I'm using as a user, so I'm just closing this database right now. I'm opening my system database. So it is my system database. I'm going to make a table which will going to help me. So I'm just making a table blood bank, identify by blood. First, this command is used to create user blood bank, identify by blood. Identify is your password for the database called blood bank. Default table space it will be users, it will look it automatically. You can create your own table space. So I'm going to give it a grant. So grant I want to create is to create table, to view table, to update tables, to give the what we can say give privileges and all things to my blood bank database. So I'm using it. Grant has been success. So in this way you can use your DML, TCL and DDL DML, TCL and DCL commands in a database in SQL. So in the next video we are going to see what are the operators of SQL. So for the previous links of DML and any other database, so if you want to refer, links are in the description, so you can go and refer to it. Till next video.